In today's episode, the 1985 Ford Escort Special Edition Laser 2. Hello and welcome to Quarterlight, your car brochure channel, the channel that brings you car brochures from around the world for the 60s, 70s, 80s and 90s and sometimes beyond. So if you're interested in cars, car brochures, looking back at cars gone by, then please consider subscribing. It is all completely free. So yesterday we was looking at the full range of Ford Escorts in this April-May 1985 full Ford range brochure from the UK, and we discovered there was a special edition which we just didn't have time to fit in, the Ford Escort Laser 2. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. And actually we've looked at the Ford Escort Laser before, which must have been so popular they decided to do a Laser 2. So this isn't that far away actually. This is December 84, January 85. So there wasn't too big a gap between the two Laser models, the Laser and the Laser 2. Incidentally, if you missed yesterday's episode looking at the full range of Ford Escorts, I will do a link at the end of the show, and I'll also do a link to the Ford Escort Laser Special Edition if you want to look at that one as well. So here it is, the Ford Escort Laser 2, Britain's favourite car, gets the Ford Special Value treatment. And of course, we're getting to the end of the run of the Mk3 Escorts, which traditionally is why you start getting so many special editions with extra little features, which we'll have a look at now. We'll start with the text, we'll go through the specifications, we'll go through the price, see how that fits in with the rest of the range, decide if it was a good deal, and certainly we'll look at these lovely images as well. So it tells us Escort Laser 2, the newest addition to Britain's top-selling range of saloons and estate cars. Looks good in the showroom and lives right up to the expectations on the road. The prices are equally attractive because this is a special value Ford whose standard equipment provides high levels of comfort and convenience, performance and economy. External features typical of the Laser 2's specifications include body coloured radiator grille, front driving lamps, stylish wheel covers, a remote control driver's door mirror and sunroof whose screened glass panel can be tilted open or slid right back. For bad weather, the laminated windscreens wipers have 2-speed plus an intermittent setting. The spacious interior shares its luxurious cut power carpet with the Escort gear and has front seats with fully adjustable head restraints. Another nice touch in keeping with the car's character is the vanity mirror on the passenger's swivelling sun visor. Thanks to the back seat 60-40 split fold backrest, flexibility, saloon and estate versions of this versatile Laser 2 can swallow remarkably large loads without being reduced to two-seater status, and a parcel tray conceals the contents of the saloon's capacious boot. What goes under the bonnet? The choices between Ford's 1.3 and 1.6 petrol engines, or the very refined 1.6 diesel, which gives the saloon an astonishing 70.6 mpg at 56 miles per hour. Both 1.6 power units have Ford's light, precise 5-speed gearbox as standard, and the fuel-saving extra ratio is optional with the 1.3 engine. Other options include auto transmission for the petrol-powered 1.6, metallic paint, tailgate wash wipe, and 3 seat belts for the rear compartment. So yeah, a bit of a strange one really. It wasn't a very high spec model, was it? It didn't even come with rear wash wipe as standard. Also a little bit unusual for a special edition that you can have so many different variations of it. But let's have a look at the Escort range review, which it tells you the features you do get. And like I say, a lot of choice, which makes it feel more like an actual trim level rather than a special edition. So you can have it as a 3-door saloon, 3-door estate, 5-door estate, or 5-door a 5-door saloon or a 5-door estate, so all of the choice. Engines, the 1.3 OHC CVH, the 1.6 OHC CVH, not 3-door saloon and 3-door estate models. The 1.6, like the rest of the range, couldn't be had with these models as a 3-door. You could also get a 1.6 diesel gearbox, 4-speed on the 1.3, 5-speed on the 1.6 and 1.6 diesel. Choke, automatic on the 1.6. Glow plug pre-warm with warning lights on the 1.6 diesel. Manual with integral warning lights on the 1.3. Tyre size 155 by 13. So on the exterior you get body side mouldings, black, bright insert, bumpers black with end caps, door mirrors, passenger side, driver's side remote control, fuel tank cap, locking by ignition key, hazard warning flashers, heated rear window with auto switch off, handles, locks, black, lamps, halogen headlamps, reversing lamps, rear fog lamps, front driving lamps, which is an unusual one to throw on there, radiator grille, body coloured louvered, servo assisted brakes, spoiler front integral, tailgate push lock release, tape stripe body side, tow hooks front and rear, wheels 5x13 steel, wheel covers in warm or cool finish, window surrounds bright, windscreen laminated, windscreen wash, electric, windscreen wipers, 2-speed intermittent. Interior carpet, load compartments, passenger compartments, colour keyed cut pile, centre console extended, cigar lighter front illuminated, clock quartz analog, cloth door inserts, courtesy light front, fascia instrument switches illuminated, glove box with lid, headlining perforated, head restraints on front seats fully adjustable. Heater, fan 3-speed, illuminated controls, in-car entertainment, 4 speakers, joystick, speaker balance control, push button radio, MW/LW stereo cassette, RST 21p, package tray, rear carpeted, tilting removable saloon only, rear view mirror dipping, seats, fabric trim, True Raw 2, front reclining, 60/40 split rear backrest, seat belts, front inertia reel, steering wheel, 2-spoke soft feel, storage bins in front doors, storage shelves, driver lower, passenger upper, sunroof tilting sliding glass, trip recorder, vanity mirror on passenger sun visor, warning lights, brake failure, handbrake, direction indicator, ignition alternator, main beam oil pressure. And then the extras you can have on there, so you get gearbox, 5-speed on the 1.3 for £148, automatic transmission with oil cooling on the 1.6, £433, paint black £94, paint metallic £109, tailgate wash wipe £105, seat belts, 2 rear lap diagonal inertia and 1 lap centre static £105. Again, unusually for a special edition, lots of colour choice for the paint as well. You can have diamond white, cameo beige, Rosso red, lacquer red, ceramic blue, ocean blue and black at extra cost. And then the extra cost metallic colours of Strator silver, quartz gold, Nimbus grey, jade green, Paris blue, mineral blue and imperial red. So the prices then, so there's lots of variation with this one, so there's lots of different prices. Starts at the top though with the 1.3, the 3-door version for £5,952, the 5-door version for £6,157. Then moves on to the 1.6, which you could only have as a 5-door, £6,485. And then it moves to the 1.6 diesel. Again, looks like we can all have that for a 5-door, £6,829.45. Then we move on to the estate version, so the 1.3 estate 3-door, £6,373, 5-door £6,578. I say unusual, isn't it? A three-door estate I always found, but also unusual that a special edition is also including the estate versions. Then moves to a 1.6 estate, £6,906, only available as a 5-door, and the diesel version, £7,250, again, only a 5-door for that estate. So before we see where it actually fits in the range of cars to see if it was good value, let's have a look at some of the images showing the split folding rear seat, how it's badged, Escort 1.3. I don't think I really like the badging on them, I must admit, but anyway, the interior wasn't too bad or too poverty spec really. Quite nice door cards with the full length door cards, and also in these sort of two colours, and the seats again, two colours with a nice headrest on there. And then the car itself, I like the bumpers with these overriders and these driving lamps. Ford always used to like driving lamps for the sportier models, didn't they? And I quite like it actually. We can also see we can get wheel trims, which doesn't sound much, but actually at this time the only other model that was fitting full width wheel trims on was the Escort Gear. We do of course get these body side tape stripes because it's a special edition. I love a little bit of a decal telling you it is a laser, so it is badged as a special edition. Again, I think the badging looks a little bit cheapo on it, but not a bad model all round. Lots of bright work around the windows. Unusual that it doesn't have a rear wash wipe on it as standard, but like I say, I think that's because it's based on quite a lowly model with all these bits thrown on it. So looking at the range of the cars, the Popular was still the one to get if you was really penny pinching. Around about £4,500 was still a pretty cheap car at the time. £5,000 if you wanted the one model up called the Saloon, which had a bigger engine in it. It was still more expensive than the L at £5,600. Again, no rear wash wipe on the L either. Now the next model up was the GL, and we're kind of like moving into more upmarket versions of the Escort. So the GL was more expensive at £6,100, but obviously you got a lot more kits on the GL. And we've always said there's always that gap between the L and the GL in the phone range. Well, I guess this special edition is trying to fit in that gap. I think I would have spent a couple more $100 more and gone for £100 more pounds, I should say, and gone from the GL personally. But it was quite a reasonable special edition. But if you put like the rear wash wipe on the special edition, you're so close to the GL that I think you would have been better going for a GL. But that's just my thought. And that's comparing the 3-door most basic 1.3 with those models, and of course the GL didn't come as a 3-door, it was a 5-door. If you do the 5-door Laser 2 and a 5-door Escort GL, they're pretty much the same price, and like I say, you've not added the rear wash wipe on the Laser 2, so I think the GL would certainly have been the one I went for. I guess if you like the wheel trims and the driving lamps and something possibly a little bit different, then maybe you would have gone for this. But anyway, let me know what you think. Do you remember these special editions? Do you remember the Laser or the Laser 2? And certainly I will do a link at the end of the show. To both the full range of Escorts in 1985 and also the Laser, the special edition that came before this one. But anyway, we'll wrap this one up by saying, if you've not done already, please do consider subscribing. That's all completely free. Other good things to do, like the video, hype the video, won't cost you a penny. But thank you so much for watching today. A couple of boxes popping up will be for the full range of Escorts in 85 and that other special edition Laser. Appreciate you watching today. Please do take care. Come back again soon. All the best and goodbye.